New day. Completely new day. All right. Next on the list. On the lyric, the deep dive. I was gonna say lyric reaction chart, but I wasn't talking about that.
The super special lyrics reaction chart.
No, but it wasn't that I was talking about. I was talking about your spreadsheets and the discography, the next step. Because yes, we are doing solo albums within this dive. Someone had asked that.
Yes, people are like worried. I think people are worried that we're gonna skip the solo stuff chronologically. No. I think I'm most excited for a lot of the solo stuff.
I know, yeah.
Like, not really, because I'm also most excited for like getting to the newer albums. But the solo stuff, I'm not intending on skipping.
No.
So what we decided to do for RM's mixtape is we're going to do a 2-part episode. Kind of like our album dives, we'll do the music videos first and maybe live performances if there are any. And then, which we know that he has a concert. Okay, so Awakening, Do You, and Joke are the 3. And then All Force One is the performance, like concert thing that he did. So we will, in our next part, we will do all of the other songs on this mixtape that we're skipping in this video. Let me just skim my notes to remember what I said about that song.
Me too.
Great, cool. The first music video song is Do You.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Sure.
You like that?
Yeah, that's clever. I said the self-help books are too generalized, saying that they're rubbish telling you what to do, but they don't know you. They don't know your dreams and hobbies and what makes you you. So it's like too generalized. Like, yet these books get so much like praise and do so well, but he's like, they don't know you though.
Yes.
They don't know you.
I also have always had an issue with self-help books. I like when he said, everybody doesn't have their own principle, but easily trusts what others say. So, like, these people that are loving these books and giving it all of this, like, fame and whatever, and importance and value, don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even have their own values.
So it's like, yeah.
So what does it really mean that all those people value that book if they don't even have values for themselves? And I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hate too much on the self-help stuff because I know that it does help people.
It does help people.
To be able to, like, rework your mindset.
I think it's just interesting with his approach of it being more so, like, the success of, like, these self-help books that comes later on, too. I think he's talking about, like, some book that really was popular. This one. So it's like, and I have stuff to say about this line, too. But
should we read this out loud first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So his lyric says, "It's youth because it hurts." It's a quote though. So I guess, but based on this book in 2010, his attempt to comfort the youth from the uncertainty of the future. Okay, so it was initially received well, made bestseller, but then it was criticized later on for normalizing the pain and struggle that young people have to go through, basically.
So it's a lot, too, about, like, the title. When a title is the first impression of a book. The title and the cover or whatever. And so, like, he's saying here that... I can just read my notes. That's why I wrote them down. I'm an idiot.
Not an idiot.
Thank you. I know. We shouldn't be making that comparison with associating youth with pain. Because it's dangerous for that to be the norm, especially with the book being so well received. So it's like it was so well received, but the first impression, what you see is the title saying youth is equivalent to pain.
Yeah, like inherently you're going to feel pain if you're young.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Is that that's the issue. Like, of course, the title of the book is a first impression, so people go into the book with that as the base, and it can completely alter their impression of the book. Like, with that being,
very true. I said it's reminding me of our AT's tattoo because we got these AT's tattoos, and a lot of the meaning behind, why it was important to us is this, like, idea of the megaphone and, like, speaking out for things that you believe.
Being loud.
It took a long time in my life to get myself to the point where I felt accepting of that trait of myself, where like if something bothers me, I'm gonna say it, and it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Sometimes it comes out a little bit harsh, harsher than I would intend. Sometimes I'm a little bit like lacking of a filter, which definitely like does need some work.
It's okay. We've come so far.
But
I'm doing great.
The part that I'm okay with and I don't think needs work is like this idea that like we can be loud about these things that we feel are important and be ourselves. And we have like this identity that we didn't really feel like, I'm saying I didn't really feel like I had a handle on my identity in my early 20s.
Right.
But I felt like by the time I hit 30, I was like, I feel so much more comfortable with who I am. And I don't care as much about the people who don't, like, who are perceiving me in a way that I'm, like, just not okay with.
Yeah. Yep. Very true.
And so I love that he's basically got this, like, message in this song that he doesn't want to be pigeonholed. I think I write that. Yes, he doesn't want to be pigeonholed into even like a genre at this point.
Right.
Like he's like, yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, I'm an idol. Am I a rapper? I'm an idol. Does it matter? Like, you guys seem so obsessed with this idea of like what it is to be a rapper, what it is to be hip hop, what it is to be hood. Like, he does not want any of those
like just be you
labels. He just wants to be RM.
He's just him.
And I feel like he says that. I'm glad that we're watching this after chapter 4 of Rise of Bangtan, because I feel like he says that in that episode. Like, he basically comes out and is like, I am RM, like, I'm me, this is who I am.
Yep.
And I think that he feels, I don't think that's a steady feeling yet. I think that when he's making this song, he wants it to feel steady.
He wants to believe it. You know how when you start saying like mantras to yourself, you don't even believe it at first, but you have to say it over and over, which makes sense why so many of their songs are very repetitive in this kind of way.
It's like we were talking about Idol.
Yeah. I can't wait to get there. And
it's all connecting, all these videos that we're going to be releasing. That one is going to come out before this one. So that will already be out, that we're referring to something we said in our video watching BMMA 2018 performance, I think.
I said, I did write that line down as well. I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip hop. And I said, just be you.
Yep.
You don't have to categorize yourself. There doesn't have to be labels. Just be you. Just because BTS doesn't fit into the stereotypical genre doesn't mean they aren't artists. Why do you need a genre label to be an artist? Is what I said. I also really love the line, though you're not perfect, you're a limited edition Lego.
I also loved that. Where did I put that? It's definitely here somewhere. Limited edition. Wow.
Unique, distinct. Also, hey is gonna hate, play is gonna play. That's the same line in Mic Drop. I was like, ooh.
I picked that up too. I also said this line, people saying to him basically like skinny jerns.
Skinny jeans
and skirt and skinny jeans. That's not hip hop. And then he's like, okay, first of all, quoted, basically people are saying like he's wearing girly things. It's not hip hop. But he's like, have you seen A$AP Rocky? Have you seen like all these, you know, Kanye, like they're wearing skinny jeans. Like they're doing the trends too. Like who are you talking to? Like open your eyes. Basically. Yeah. He's like, don't be inflexible. Like, adjust with the times. If you're going to follow the trends. Like, own it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yep.
I love him so much. He's so young to be saying these things.
I know.
It's like, he's so mature for his age.
He really is. He's an old soul.
Motherfucking.
I wrote down.
Motherfucking all day.
I know. And then I went on to, like, having been told to do whatever they want. There are many idols in their 30s who still can't make sense of anything. And then freedom and recklessness, they're clearly different. So, like, on the other hand, those who follow this message and do whatever they want and take it too far by copying others are just as bad. So he's, the beginning first half of the song, he's saying, you don't need labels. Do you. Do whatever you want. Like, this is your life, whatever. But then he goes, but just make sure
Yeah.
that you know the difference in the balance between freedom and recklessness. And how that it's just as bad to take it too far. And yes, we should have the power to take control of our lives and do what we want, but that can often be negative. If there isn't a proper distinction between freedom and recklessness.
Those are your words?
Yeah. I said, and then they're the line suckers who copy and package as if they haven't. Like, they copy and then make it look like they haven't. So it's like...
And package, like...
Yes.
Wrap it up into something that looks pretty.
Yeah. And so I said, like, it kind of felt like towards the end of the song that he was saying, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want, just not at the expense of others.
Yeah.
Like, don't put others down don't copy. Like, you need to, like, be your own person. So me saying go out there, don't have any, like, labels and don't categorize yourself. But also at the same time, if you do that, do it responsibly.
Yeah. I love that. He's literally, like, what, is he, like, 18? In this?
No, it's 2015 I graduated, and he's my age, so he's 22.
Oh. He definitely does not come off as a 22.
He may be 21.
Still, like, he comes off as, like, a 30-year-old man in these lyrics.
Did you have any other notes?
I think pretty much what you were saying. Like,
What is that? What is that?
Twat.
Oh.
Because he went, let me spit for you, tooey. So I went, twat, sorry, cool. Having been told to do whatever they want, there are many adults in their 30s. Yeah, I also highlighted that quote. I said he was so wise. WTF, like, how old was he here again?
Yeah.
And then I said overall this song, it feels like he's mad about this whole identity issue. The next song, it feels like it's settled deeper.
Yeah.
Into a more sad feeling.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
like, this is more mad.
We'll get there.
I also like how he's saying, like, with the 30s line, like, there's many people in their 30s who still don't know who they are, basically. Yeah. And I had a connection with that because I worked so damn hard on myself in my 20s. And I took the time and I took years off to really do that. And I feel like I am who I am today because I did that work. Mm-hmm. And so it made me feel like he's saying so many people don't put in the work to find who they are and live that life, live that identity.
Very much so. So many people.
Yeah. Yep.
Ready?
Yep. I'm scared.
Italian.
Oh, because, yeah, sure. Time, like... Oh, no, it's the beat, it's not time, it's the metronome.
나 세상에서 자기 개발소가 제일 싫어 이렇게 저렇게 하란 개소 니들 다 죽대놓고 난 말은 잘 믿어 그러니까 그게 소리들이 베스트셀러 걔네들이 너에 대해 무엇을 알지 너의 꿈 너의 취미 이해를 하니 눈치만 덜 봐도 바뀌는 건 참 많지 주인으로 태어나면 노예가 되려 하니 아프니까 청춘이다 그딴 비용만 정의가 제일 문제야 삶에서 장르는 덜 마치 음악처럼 그게 얼매는 순간 바보 되니까 Fuck that You're the only one never 완벽하진 않아도 한정판 레버 잡힌
I wish there was captions.
공간을 탐내게 됐어 그니까 넌 그냥 너를 해줘 Do you 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 I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip-hop 아직 더 뭔지 더 모르는 애도 전부 다 파락윗바 치마에 스키니진 힙합이 아니야 그럼 A7 힙합이 아니야 네가 A7 카네보다 더 힙합에 꼰대 선비 새끼들은 좀 뒤로 가라 내가 말하기에 패션은 곧 패션 한국말로 쓰면 똑같다 패션 홍대 가면 괜히 바지 내리는 것도 대신 네가 입고 싶은 대로 입어 that's right that's it 유행 따라가도 good 소란 안 달라도 good 강의 자체가 hood 원래 모두 처음부터 맞고 틀린 건 없어서 각자가 좀 다른 boy Haters go hate and players gon' play Motherfuckers keep motherfucking all day Follow my shit my friend and I'll pay 내가 너네 중심 뱉어줄게 Do you 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 하고 싶은 대로 하랬더니 나에서도 처먹고도 똥 오줌 잘못 가리는 어른이 많지 시입으로 리스펙을 외쳐대는 이들끼리도 사실 그 말의 잡뜻을 모르진 않지 자유와 방송 분명 다른 걸 때와 장소 알아야 하는 법 똑같이 비극을 따쓰고 많이 척 포장하는 서커스게 내 음악과는 내게 낫단 걸 누가 누구보다 랩을 잘해 누가 누구보다 이게 낫네 Fuck that I am just doing my thing 그러니까 너도 그냥 이걸 해 That's I'm doing me just doing me 넌 여태 누구였니 그래 우린 친구였지 Nothing's everything everything's nothing Doing me just doing me 넌 여태 누구였니 그래 우린 친구였지 Nothing's everything everything's nothing Doing me just doing me 넌 여태 누구였니 그래 우린 친구였지 Nothing's everything everything's nothing Doing me just doing me 넌 여태 누구였니 그래 우린 친구였지 Nothing's everything everything's nothing Do you 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 fuck you more
This is why I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this mixtape.
What? I don't know what I was expecting.
That was experimental.
Yeah. Oh my god. Also, the metronomes were not. Some were at the same, and others were on their own, which mimics kind of his. I can't believe that's on Spotify.
Okay. I can't.
I don't even know. I
think I gotta move on.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I can't. Okay, hold on.
I was able to start following as because I could hear some of the English words.
I just want to look at this look of his in this room, because to me, like, every time he was in this outfit in this room, I love the way they set this video up.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to just be about what he's saying.
Yeah.
And so it's literally just forcing you right now to listen to him.
Especially with the
angling of this room. He's in this little corner.
Yeah.
And this look, I don't know why I was so mesmerized by this look.
Also with the play on the black and white, everything being black and white too. That is very purposeful.
Him counting things off with his fingers.
No, the zooming in with the fingers and whatever. It's not okay. Okay.
Oh, if you're new, this means we loved that. Okay, moving on, because it sounds like we're like, no.
I feel like I know. I feel like there's so many like symbols that we could truly like go through and
for sure. The girl, there's so much there with the girl and all the things that they were pointing at her.
With the being
in like underwear, and like at first you're like, whoa, is this sexual? And then you're like, wait, no, he's got a message here. There's a lot more here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on, because we need to absorb and process before we come back to that at any point in our lives. The next song that has a music video.
Awakening.
Horrifying. All of that is absolutely overwhelming. Look what we have to look forward to. Okay. Awakening.
Okay. You want to start this one?
Sure, I'll take the lead here.
Great.
Okay. So, initial thoughts. I'm wondering if this one's a slower vibe.
Okay.
I'm feeling sadder reading these lyrics.
Big sad?
Medium sad.
Medium sad.
Let's see. First, I didn't skim yet, so I'm just going to start reading things that I wrote.
Okay.
The first thing that I quoted was the lyric that's saying, let me find it. I hated it at one time, but now I love that I get that title. Yeah, he's talking about the title, Idol. Again, making me think about our conversation yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it at one time, but now I love to get that title. Unlike some keep denying their identity to the end on television, I now fully accept myself and I just do me. Again, and this is no hate or shade towards RM. I think he's trying to convince himself as much as us right now in these lyrics. That's just how it feels. But
also in Do You, he was talking to us this one he's talking about himself.
This does feel more introspective.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I said, you can tell he really struggled with this and even still is. I think it sounds like he's almost trying to convince himself. I didn't even read that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just feel that way.
One of my first notes was, well, I said my initial thought too. It's so funny that I did an initial thought at the very beginning. I went back and put it up. I said, this feels like a song of acceptance for who he is.
So you felt more peace from this song
I
than
felt
did.
he was accepting more, but I can understand what you're thinking and also agree with that. I think it could also be like he's saying it to try to convince himself, because that would also make sense. But I said, RM is now talking about how he a little sad.
Yeah.
That's what I said. He a little sad.
He seems a little sad. He feels
How-
lonely in this.
How he has lost friendships taking the route he's taking with joining a company and being an idol.
100%.
Now, how he would get shit from those in the industry for being an idol, but now he's saying he doesn't give a fuck. He loves the identity, or he loves the title of idol. How some deny their identity to be on TV and be famous, but he's saying he isn't doing that. He's leaning into who he is and accepts himself. Like people just want to be an idol to be famous or whatever.
And a lot of people do, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I also love the line, listen to the rap of the guy who became a bit smarter as time passed. I mean,
Yep.
It gives me chills every time I read it. But,
Yep.
like, I just agree so wholeheartedly that, and I'm glad that he is, like, even putting that out there in words. He's like, I listen, I reflect, I grow, I learn, I make mistakes, I say things.
This is directly after Dark and Wild too, when a lot of things were happening that he went back to like fix and kind of, improve on and correct his wrongs.
So there was a big green section. Let me just read this because he mentions endless cynical smile, but I'm Rimbod, 4 seasons in hell. So I guess that's a poet. It's a book poem he wrote when he was 19. Okay. So this is arguably his most influential work. Book carries a deep reflection on life, and his conclusion often reaches denial and despair. RM raps 4 seasons in hell instead of a season in hell. This could mean that he had spent the previous year desperately reflecting on his life, or it could literally mean that he spent the previous year in hell figuratively, because that was a really rough year for BTS. You can interpret nay as your instead of for, because isn't net for?
You know more than me, so I don't know. Hana dual set net. Yeah.
Nay, but then after nay is, where even is that? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Still learning. Okay.
Yep.
Option 3 is to read Punain as sent instead of spent. Your discretion sent off in hell. Interesting. Yeah, I also agree with her. I like the initial option of how to interpret that.
I said this whole part was really interesting with how many different ways you can interpret it. And I love that about RM, because I feel like he wants people to interpret things their own way.
Yep.
That there's not just one way to interpret his art, and he embraces that we can form our own interpretations and approach his words from different angles. Then we can connect it in our way, but also in his way when we learn what he meant by the lyrics, because we often know that sometimes we mean something, but how it's perceived is different.
Yep. So
he can mean to say a certain thing within his songs, within his lyrics, but like they say, like it is not our business how people interpret our art. That's just how it is.
I love that.
So I really loved that in Dual Set she was even saying all this, like just the different ways you can interpret it from his wordplay, which there's a lot of like wordplay in this one, not as much as Joke. I think Joke had way more wordplay. The words, though, these words are not a wordplay, it just a warplay. The world plays. It's a line that he said.
You know,
because like fight like we just fight again like soldiers.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Birthday. Okay. just stimming now. All right, so yeah, my overall thoughts. I said RM seems to have been struggling in his identity in this industry, but he's also fighting to make peace with that. The fact that his identity will be perceived by others differently than how he sees it sometimes. That is the biggest struggle for him so far. Is like, it's one thing. Half the battle is deciding on your identity. The other half is accepting the perception of your identity, and that's harder.
Yeah.
For most people.
Yeah.
Connecting the previous song with this one felt more sad to me. It felt more lonely, and I think my only overall like thing that I keep thinking about is he and Yoongi both came from the underground rap scene, so I'm like, do they bond over that, or are they like typical guys that just don't talk to each other about their feelings?
Yeah.
Because I
Could
need
be
them.
Either. They need to have an outlet.
They need that, and I want to know if they like. If there's, like, lore about the relationship between Suga and RM early on, how they bond, because they're both such powerful brains, and RM being leader, while Yoongi has just so much in his toolbox to also offer up. I'm like, how does that dynamic work? I want to know.
I want to go off of what you said here, because you mentioned he struggles with his identity being perceived by others differently than how he sees it. Like, that's hard to accept. I kind of went along towards the end when he was saying, like, who's going to be here when I'm off the stage. Yes. So that kind of ties into that a little, I think, too, because who's going to be by his side when he isn't on stage, when he takes that persona, kind of like his, like, the stage persona or whatever, are people going, like, how are they going to perceive his identity? Like, it's just such an interesting
it's lonely
thing. Yeah, it is lonely. Doesn't he have a song called Lonely?
Yeah, that's not on this album,
I know, but later on.
Yes.
The way you guys look at me was what defined me. I was obsessed over titles and hung up on how people described me. So he just got in his head, like, of how people talked about him, how they described him, when a lot of times I feel like he would put out a perception of who he is, and people wouldn't take it that way. He'd be like, wait, no, that's not what, but I mean this though. I mean this though.
That's gotta be so annoying.
So it's like it's just an acceptance of him being like, I can only do as much as I can, as long as I accept who I am and just do me. And the song is Awakening. It's called Awakening.
And he can also try to be mastering the art of, like, even if people are going to perceive my words however they want, I can at least make them as clear as possible from my end. Yeah. Like, that way I can defend them if I need to. And also open up a door for dialogue about it, too. But I like that the song before this was more, like, inspiring for other people to do you. This one being a little on the sadder side, but being more like... Being more like Awakening. Song title. But also to show us that he can he can tell us what, as much as he wants, to what we should do for ourselves. Do you don't go off of this what people perceive as this, or like follow who you are, your identity. So he's saying that, hold on, the thought will come back in a second, it's a good one, don't worry. He says that in Do You, and then Awakening, he's now talking about himself, how he thinks, and that is also reflective of the self-help book, saying like it's such a generalized thing that you just tell people like what to do, like here's your self-help. Now in this song, it's almost like he's showing us like the opposite side, like, okay, but I'm also doing it too, like I'm going through it as well. I wish I could connect those thoughts better, but I can't. That's the best I could do. I think you did great. I think we feel and hear what you're saying.
It just the parallel with self-help books, with him literally Do You being like, do you.
It's almost funny because the irony that his lyrics become, in a way, a self-help help book.
Yeah, that's really it. And then the next song being like, well, I'm individualized and this is what I'm going through and whatnot.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know.
We're just gonna watch this one. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
We're just gonna watch it.
We're just gonna do it.
추락하는 그 순간 누가 내 손 잡아줄 건가 무대를 내려온 순간 그 누가 내 옆에 있을까
Sounds like, doesn't it? A little bit? Yeah.
Yes. Sun gon' shine. I lost too many friends. You know that I did lost too many claims. Being a singer, I lost too many bands. I couldn't help but spit and spit. Kept it repeating too many days. Gonna let my eyes watch too many ends. Outside was a whole battlefield, so I bring out the chopper. 밤마다 내 안에 있는 나 스스로와 싸워 심장은 뛰고 내 동료들은 내 뒤통수를 쳐. 사과들이 병신 다 됐다며. Yeah, fuck you, I'm an idol. Yeah, I'm an idol. 한때 싫었지만 I love you, get it title. 방송 나와서 끝내 부정하는 누구를
Ooh, this one it looks like it hurts him to say.
No, it's so interesting. I always get scared with it stopping that, but we thought the song before was more mad, more angry. This feels angry. Or like
a sad anger.
Yeah, like he has to get it out. He needs to get it out. A desperation. Just a world play, the world plays. 우리 다시 병정처럼 싸운 art day. Yeah, 난 제대로 걸어빛 위에 목숨을 걸 때. 이 노래 부르는 오늘이 night to watch your birthday. My body still when you tell me the confidence that you got me. What's more than Robbie, love with mercy, Maserati, you got me. 이제 그냥 call me an XO, but bring your next soul. 그럼 내 next soul, but I'm bang bone, your gas, I want it natural. Boom! 내가 추락하는 그 순간 누가 내 손 잡아줄 건가?
The layers of his voice on this part. That's why it's most replayed on
Tell me that I can't survive in this cold world, just feel my vibe. I know one day at a time, the sun gon' shine. 내가 추락하는 그 순간 누가 내 손 잡아줄 건가? 무대를 내려온 순간 그 누가 내 옆에 있을까? Tell me that I can't survive.
I can't stop. I'm thinking about Twilight at the end when it's like
bittersweet, I'll wrap you in my arms.
Doesn't it kind of?
I'm so sorry.
I had to say it.
Bittersweet. And Bella's.
Yeah. Edward, enough! Stop. She's dying.
What do you mean? Anyways.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I really, really love this song.
We do, so I just had to. I had to mention it because yeah.
I am loving this. I love rap.
Yep.
The whole time I just keep thinking, oh God, I love rap.
I know. Revealing.
Is that backwards? That's backwards in reverse. So he was burning.
Right. And he put it on the beginning. He wrapped himself in the beginning. Fire can also be a new, like a rebirth too. So he like wrapped
Awakening.
himself. I have chills. He wrapped himself with it. And then the whole song was it on fire, and then the end he unwrapped and revealed.
Ooh, that gave me full
goosebumps.
yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, I really, really liked that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God, I'm actually.
They're still going.
Me too. Look at my
They're
arms.
still going.
I'm actually I'm mad that this stuff is not on Spotify.
I know. What
Okay.
the hell?
All right, last one.
Okay.
Is Joke. And this one, I don't think we'll have to talk too much because as he says as it says in the beginning of Joke, it says a note from one of his interviews. So
it sums up. I can do that. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Sums up the song pretty well, apart from it being a message to haters who believe they are the real rappers and idol rappers are fake. Idol again, like the distinction between like, oh, you're not a real rapper because you're an idol. Like, you know, the song.
Even though these idol rappers are better than some normal rappers.
And this song is his proof, being like, I'm better than you, and you're labeling me an idol rapper, but I'm better than you, so whatever.
Also, sorry to cut off again.
That's okay.
I did have this thought, and I forgot to say it in the last song. I feel like they have so much more freedom than I expected them to regarding explicit lyrics and messages, because I know that this isn't a BTS release, but he's still on contract with Big Hit, and they are still allowing him to release this stuff regardless. So I just think that's really interesting. Like, I didn't expect it. Even BTS's stuff is a little bit explicit sometimes.
So this song is heavily comprised of word plays and heavy presence of end rhymes and lines that are not necessarily connected through each other in terms of their meaning. So the track really showcases his wordplay ability and the technical aspects of rapping. So it's pretty straightforward. This is the interview. Hip hop playa. Joke is a song that I wrote the lyrics using stream of consciousness. That's why the title is Joke.
I love that.
Makes me think of Eminem, who just like words just coming out. There's nothing hidden in the lyrics. Song is 500% for the auditory pleasure.
Love that. Thank you.
I felt a necessity of a song that refreshes the mood without any particular meaning, since I've included messages and sentiments in other songs. I included what I think are the skills of rapping.
I love that.
So pretty straightforward.
I can't wait to hear his example of what he literally thinks is the skills of a rapper.
Like, this is what I'm to hear, just strictly for the ears.
Yes. I said, for my thoughts, I said, connecting this with my thoughts on the other two songs, it's like so heavy down in the feelings of his identity. Oh, the other songs are were so heavy down in the feelings of his identity that I love that he did this for us to listen through and have like a little a breather.
It's also halfway through the album.
He has these skills that he's referring to. He has them. I know he does. Okay, that's why I love listening to him even when I don't understand the language, because he has these skills about sound and auditory pleasure. Like,
I love that.
He and Yoongi. I said he and Yoongi do with their sound what I have heard. What I have a hard time searching and finding amongst mainstream rappers. So idol or not, they have these skills that I need to hear and fill in my mind. Like, I'm excited because based on what he's describing, this is what I'm always looking for like a little earworm. Like, I love playing those rap songs is so satisfying to listen to.
Yep. And he's like saying, I can write the lyrics too. And I can do this and have it very straightforward and surface level and still blow your mind. And I'm amazing and better at you than it. So it's like it being called a joke. It's like you've been calling us a joke because we're idol rappers and we're a joke. I'm like, oh, okay. So this is a joke then, this song. Like, if you think it's a joke, then here you go. It's an absolute masterpiece.
Agreed. And I also want to read this out loud because it's a disclaimer from Dual Set.
Okay.
There are some lines that I, being the author of Dual Set, I'm not particularly happy or comfortable with to translate or share. I do so, however, because Namjoon acknowledged these mistakes. See? To talk about the gender issue specifically, the lyrics are not directed at females. Nowhere in the lyrics does he target females. However, I believe that it does not justify the usage of some female-specific derogatory words to degrade someone, even if the person is not female, or even blah, 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 blah. I stand by this, even if he did not intend to be disrespectful. And listen, this is what I was trying to say about, Look Here. Is that what the song's called?
Yeah.
This is what I was trying to say. Like, I know that his intention is not to be disrespectful, but even he himself says and acknowledges that he has made mistakes in the way he speaks and has, like, you know, taken women's studies courses to, like, improve his opinions and perceptions of those things. I mean, I love him for that.
But also at the same time, it's like, with the whole concept of him telling you that how you interpret things is Not wrong.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is Dulcet's author saying, please keep in mind, like, these translations are not like a concrete 100% translation.
Yeah.
It's an interpretation of art.
Right.
Okay, I love that. Oh, this is what I was trying to say before. I will say one thing here. I've thought about it frequently. It seems like they have more freedom than I'm used to with the language they use. I know this is a SoundCloud mixtape, but regardless, the company has to approve anything he puts out, so they still allow it. I just found it interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I no good or bad, just like I find it interesting. I'm intrigued by that. They mention ASAP a lot, and I was like, Wild for the Night. I know that was like the time that song became really big, but they like love it, and I'm wondering if ASAP was like super trendy on that side of the world, then I didn't know about it, or maybe I'm just like, I was so used to hearing it that I didn't think anything of it, but I feel like they mentioned him a lot. Maybe he's just one of their big inspirations. I don't know.
Could be. Stream of consciousness. I was just going off of that. This song is showcasing his ability for wordplay. A big F you to the haters who think they are the real rappers over him, an idol rapper. He's like, oh, well, okay, well, let me just write this song out of my ass and essentially taunt you. Like, look at my skill and talent. Pretty good for an idol rapper, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can write songs that have deep meaning, and I can also write songs simply for the auditory pleasure and satisfaction. I can do it all. F you.
Yep. Literally, watch me go. Watch me go.
Literally, watch. Yep. I love, my pen is stronger than your dirty tongue. I loved that. The pen.
I like that.
And they mentioned that in another song earlier on in the albums. I can't remember what album or song, about the pen. Like words coming out, whatever. The lines about the 6 bullets, 6 snakes, 6 shots, he is saying the other members of BTS have his back and empower him. So when I read those lyrics, I went, I bet you he's saying 6 because it's the 6 other members. And then I saw Dulce's translation said for the 6 other members of it. And I was like, oh, I'm satisfied. He said, my real name is Greatest and my surname is Ever. I won't ever request name change. I'll never, ever, ever. So he's saying he's the greatest ever. And that's who he is. And it's funny because he talks about labels and whatnot, but then says that, but also he is the greatest ever, so
he's not wrong.
And he's not wrong.
I said the lie.
0. There's no lie at all. I said, okay, so the vibes of the song is basically a big F you to the haters in the industry. How many of these songs do they need to write for these haters to get the point? Is what I said.
Well, a lot, because they have to keep going.
And this is not me saying, oh my God, another song like this. It's just me being like, it sucks that they feel they have to even say this so many times and they don't get it. It's so annoying. These people. Okay, anyway.
Haters are gonna hate.
Yep, players gonna play. Living life, man.
Good luck.
Good luck. So disclaimer, we have seen this.
Oh, we
video.
have. We have. Wait, this is the one you were telling me.
This is joke. So
I really don't remember.
Back in the day, I know we definitely boxed it. The only reason I remember is because I saw him in the hospital bed.
Oh, you're.
I know. Do I remember anything else about it? No, other than he spits. That's all I remember is being like,
oh my God, I remember.
I have full chills. So I had come across this video back when Liz kind of slowly feeds me rap songs and introduces me to the. I know it's okay. It's all right. Introduces me to the rap line. Do you need a second?
I just can't believe we've seen this.
I know.
And now I've just remembered.
It's gonna be a whole different thing now, though. Now that we know, and now that
Yes, I definitely didn't look up the lyrics ever.
Yep. So I found this video that was like a combination of, I think it was Augustee's song Augustee.
Okay.
And then Joke, and then maybe Arson.
Okay.
J-Hope. It was like one song from each, one solo song from each.
Oh.
And we watched it together because I was like, have you seen this Joke? I have chills.
That means I've seen Augustee too.
Augustee, maybe?
I know I've seen Arson, for sure.
Arson, yeah. But it just made me think of like, this video when I saw it was like my introduction to, hold on, RM?
Yeah, who's that?
RM? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because in the past, remember when we first, I might get hate for this. Remember when we first started, I was kind of annoyed by him?
Yeah.
He kind of annoyed me a little bit. And it's only because in the music videos, he does this. He barely moves his mouth.
He's not as expressive.
He's
in those.
not expressive in some. And the only reason I'm saying some, it could literally just be mic drop.
Yeah.
But like all I had seen really for the most part was mic drop, and so it was just kind of annoying to me, being like, can you like try more? You know, like
Yeah.
Now obviously.
Now we get to see the expressive side.
We get to see the expressive side, yes. So I'm excited.
Oh my god. I'm scared.
I know.
Because I'm remembering now, kind of, a little bit.
I just remember the hospital bed.
Yeah.
I have chills.
Oh. I'm having like
I know.
war
I
flashbacks
know.
of watching this a long time ago.
I know.
And now I have so many more strong feelings
I know.
about him that I'm like really scared to press play.
Mm-hmm.
내 꿈막을 울리는 rhythm bass drum 날 움직이는 기름 여기 존재하는 모든 행복은 너의 세보까지 모두 I'ma fucking get 'em 나는 엘라스틴 너들은 비름 랩 병신은 너 수준 비름 fingers money 대만 honey to the honey 누가 나를 많이 I'ma fucking get 'em 겉머리 같은 haters 나를 죽여 나를 묶어 나를 숙연하게 만들어 I'm so super I just grew up 그지 같은 모두 섞어 모두 섞어 싹 다 섞어 손발에 꺾어 시켜 섞어 시켜 ጨ버리 전부 fuck 한 입으로 두 말 여자들은 널 보고 불러 언니 너무나도 쉽게 가는 철판.
First of all, they just keep shooting up.
I know. It's been the whole
shot
time
of him in the grate is killing me.
They're not showing the face.
Oh, he's the doctor.
It was this. This is what happened. I was watching. I was like, oh my god, what's it not happening? When I went, what? Full.
Yeah, it's like nonstop right now.
Sweating process to Japan 더러운 혀보다 강해요 재팬이 까보네 오원보다 더 재팬 Six bullets in my tongue 6 days in my lung 6 shots got me like Tupac 그래 이건 ASAP에 가자요
He's the security guard too.
넌 천상 여자처럼 슬겁지 나는
He's every character.
쓸어버려 물 같은 애 엿도 설거지 얘기는 없는 말놀이 내가 a motherfucking beat got a motherfucking rhyme got a motherfucking flow got a motherfucking style got a motherfucking rock got a motherfucking shine 대체만 니는 나의 motherfucking lie bitch I'm the one of some motherfucking prime 너네 좋은하게 촌수를 좋은다는 욕들은 족발이 좋아하는 검들이 style bitch I'm your man 티나는 티 심장은 꺼면 한여름의 선택 작전이 계시하지 그래 내 이름은 브랜 혼자 딸먹는 내 이름은 배 그게 내가 차린 너 이동사
He rolled his eyes up.
너와 나의 level 본 이름은 great 더 나의 성은 ever 절대 기별시켜 안에 나는 never ever ever 그래 많은 값보단 값 탑보단 밤 탑보단 차 야로 보면 너 상처면 싸 나는 탑보단 다가 보단 값 탑보단 밤 섬에 우미로 다 떠나가 그래 조시나 까잡서 먹어봐 마지서 그래 넌 나의 저 그러니까 잠깐 나지던 밤이도 졸라게 보지던 세 글자 랩밖에 못한 새끼야 넌 비비디 바비디 부비디 바비디 니미니 나미니 지김이 차가미 니 거는 나가리 처먹어 노가리 이든 니 미미니 샤리 너나 완전히 꼭지가 너 랩 랩은 한마디만 하게
Didn't know how bad I needed him in that uniform.
Yeah.
내거좀 큰 물에서 좀 no rap 니꺼 원래 랩이 아니다 나 no rap 그래 넌 최고의 여자 갑질 소중하게 자리 갑질 아 근데 생각해보니까 비었던 적 없네 갑대고 이미 다 부를게 임질 I pop it, rock it, knock it, never stop it talking some trash 난 팩소라서 없어 차비 no real 백수 없어 차비 You know I ain't about the thousands let me ride it you drop it, swap it, rock it, mock it stock it, lock it in my pocket just full of masses yeah I get them in the best
Oh my god. Oh my god.
너는 son of a bitch 나 모사처럼 이나마치 son of a pig 나는 promise a son of a bitch yeah man I told you that I'm a monster that's why I be rapping non-stop I do want your hands at the concert what the fucking get hands at the concert hit me
What's that?
Just leaves him in the chair. You know how people like torture in the chair and they'll just leave? It's so funny because you watch the video and you're like, oh my God, what's the meaning behind all that? And the song is literally like, face value, it is what it is.
Just listen, just hear. Oh my God, I think I'm going to be repeating that video a lot.
It's funny because the song itself, he didn't think as too much of a very simple message, I would say. But the video is intense and seems like it has a lot of meaning. I know. And the fact that you don't see his eyes during that part, I feel like everything is intentional.
Yes.
Because he's doing a lot of looking and a lot of looking with just his eyes. And I'm also trying to like look at the times that he's bound, what his rap, what the rap is during that time. Because from what I was looking, some of the times when he was bound and couldn't move, the rap was more like intense,
fast,
more desperate.
Like
or even just like a little crazy.
Well, I think that him going a little crazy is like the whole theme here.
Yeah, that's true.
He's in a straight jacket.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever.
Even the way he's moving and the way he's sitting
Reminds me
like
of chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
Oh, I really liked this one.
Yeah.
I really liked all of them. I really did.
I know.
I think I'm going to be repeating them.
I need to watch this again. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have to right now, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like this is. I'm gonna need to watch this a few times.
It's a good time to stop. We got an hour of recording.
Do we?
Yep.
Perfect. Wow. Oh my God, I'm getting scared of looking at this.
I know. This is actually
This stuff is
overwhelming.
really...
This one is. I definitely want to read thoroughly because this one is referenced in Dark and Wild multiple times.
There's also another reference in Augustine's first one in this song too.
All right, well, this was fun.
Because you should see.
This was fun.
It was fun. Look at my notes.
Okay.
That's all voice.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. We're gonna do more of this. Don't worry.
But we wanted to at least make sure we watched the music videos in person. So
yes, the rest of this one might be virtually recorded.
yes, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
We could do what we got to do.
Our girl's getting her hardware out of her ankle tomorrow.
I am. This is gonna be released after that, though.
Well wishes for
That's
Kelly.
okay. Thanks.
Yeah, by the time you see this, she'll have already done her surgery, and maybe she'll be feeling a lot better.
Let's hope. Please. Can't do it anymore.
Please send well wishes. She needs them.
I'm not doing well. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.